And look at the 66 truck. He's driven right up and is battling hard with Kligerman.
18-year-old Ross Chastain from Florida. That's his first ever Camping World Truck Series race, knocking on the door of the top 10.
And his family grows watermelons down in Florida.
350 acres of watermelons.
So if you wonder, does he just really like watermelons? Is that why it's on the side of his truck?
I think so.
I think he really does.
Yes, he does, and it runs in the family.
And look at the move he's making. Man, 18 years old. This is fun.
Pass Parker Kligerman. So he takes a spot away from Kligerman, moves up into the 11th position. Now Kligerman back to the bottom of the racetrack. Miguel Paludo just behind him in the 7th.
I think what this means right now is 30 laps on tires makes a difference. 30 more laps on your tires makes a little bit of a difference.
A ton of difference, and it seems like the further we go, the worse it's getting.
We want to shine a spotlight on a few different drivers tonight. We're going to start off with Ray Dunlap.
Well, thank you, Rick. Ross Chastain is just 18 years old, and he's from Alva, Florida. His first Camping World Truck Series race was right here at Homestead. No, I'm not talking about behind the wheel. I'm talking about as a race fan. Just 3 years ago, he sat in the grandstands and said, Mom and Dad, that's what I want to do. And today he's here with Watermelon Board and also John Deere on this race truck. He's racing tonight for a very dear friend named Cody Moran, who was injured in a car accident just a few days ago. And tonight, Ross Chastain has a lot of people in the grandstands rooting him on. He's hoping for a top 15 finish. Hermie?
That outside line has Matt Crafton in front, John West Toweling, and then the 92 of Ross Chastain. He's third in line on the outside.
This couldn't be going any better for Ben Kennedy right now. He's got a comfortable couple of truck length lead. Ron Hornaday, his teammate, and knows that's his ally right behind him. They're just up there calmly clicking away some laps.
We have right now 36 trucks within 2.5 seconds of each other. That's the whole field right there.
This is kind of a narrow place to race, isn't it?
Yeah, can't beat that for sure. And especially as you get through the tri-oval in that area. We see drivers fan out and wanting to come through. The safer barriers that they put in have made things a little bit tighter as you go through that. And again, aero-sensitive cars like this, you have to be extremely careful. Make sure you give yourself and your competitor as much room as you can.
Great battle back in the teens here. Whoa, Kwasniewski going really high through 3 and 4. He gathers it back together, but Buescher gets by on the inside.
See the right side of that 31 car is already scraped up from earlier contact.
And Ross Chastain, so good 1 year ago in the Brad Keselowski racing trucks. He's in the 35. He starts third. You saw him. He wasn't able to pull off pit road. They finally got that truck fired. It's A-OK. Ross Chastain thinks he may be able to steal the victory tonight, right?
And the 01 of Ross Chastain had this to say on the radio.
Or can we run a few laps? How many laps can we run? We can run till about lap 43 and then we'll be out of gas, maybe 42. Say if I think we need to pit while it's yellow rather than pitting under green.
Grant Enfinger in that 24 leads the outside line. That's his teammate, the 23, Spencer Gallagher, right behind him. Third truck on the outside. In that outside line is Ross Chastain in the 66, making his first truck start of the season.
And look who's back in that bright yellow truck. That's Matt Crafton. I think he sees that he's in really good shape right now for the playoffs. Besides, he's going to go up here and try to win him a race.
1 lap to go, presented by Credit One Bank. Ross Chastain has shouldered the pressure. Down the backstretch for the final time. The opportunity given to Ross Chastain. Coming out of turn number 4, he's going to earn his first win in the Xfinity Series.
Good job, boys. Good job, buddy. Good job, Big Crew.
What does Haley do?
If you're Haley, what do you do?
Well, right now, I don't see a whole lot of help coming from behind. See, right now, Chastain went to the bottom. So Chastain wasn't going to keep running the top. He went to the bottom, then he moved to the top. He was going to take that opportunity away from Haley.
And Allmendinger sitting there, worked his way up into 4th.
A little bit of a run right here. Bell's right to him.
Chastain's got a block. Will he make the right decisions? Here comes the 10, Allmendinger making the move. He moves up to 3rd. Colleague Racing 1, 2, 3 right now. Matt Colleague wanted this very scenario to win a race. How about win at Daytona? Ross Chastain will win.
Nine laps to go. And the outside line is gone.
And here Ross Chastain having to actually get out of the throttle a good bit as they go into turn one. We haven't talked a lot about this. Is a big rear spoiler in the back of this car with a lot of horsepower punching a big hole, so you get a huge draft. That's why Chastain is getting out of the throttle. Kyle Busch not content. Nope. He's going to go to the outside, Ty Dillon, with some help from Ross Chastain. And here comes Kyle Larson to help.
Back in the middle of the pack, being scored 13th, one lap into this run, is Ross Chastain. Now shown 12th as they come across the start-finish line. That's a good race car. And thanks to everybody at BSI who got that onboard camera moved over today. Nutrient Ag Solutions, supposed to be in the 10. He didn't qualify. Takes over the 38 for Jeff Green. They rewrapped the car. He had to start in the back. A lot of adversity, but he's overcoming it right now.
How about Ross Chastain? That is an amazing run that he has going on right now. Top 10.
Vince?
But he's been pretty happy with the car. They've been fighting a little bit of tight. Ross just radioed in and said he feels like the right front is doing all the work, but he doesn't want to give up the rear grip to correct the front. So keep an eye on that when they come to pit road at the stage break to make a change. Look for them to make a small adjustment there. And to get Ross Chastain in the car in place of Ryan Newman, very different size of drivers, about 100-pound difference. They had to really lighten up that brake spring to have Ross Chastain in that seat this week.
So Chastain in 10th. He will run the Xfinity race later today. That was rained out after one stage complete yesterday, and the Xfinity race will start about an hour after this race ends. It'll be on Fox Sports 2.